Hello, friend, family. I really thank you guys all for signing on and for attending to listen to this audio through this video. Pretty much, I have just felt so peaceful and amazingly happy and very, very joyful in my life, where I just keep asking myself why many other people does not live like I do now. And my mind just keep telling me that it's my blessing and that I have to share the news on how it came about. So what I'm going to talk with you guys today is just to share the news about the law of attraction. Many people have probably watched The Secret and probably read many books on the positivity, but for sure, maybe you did not took that into consideration. I am here to tell you guys that it works. Law of attraction works, and it has changed my life for the past almost 1 year now. It works. Pretty much the way it works is just that you have to ask, you have to believe, and you have to be ready to receive. So, just to share my story, pretty much a year ago, I went to a retreat. And then during the retreat, because I was already so predisposed to find out who I was, why were things not going well for me every time that I did something, I would be halfway and then it would not work, or I would just want more and more from life and never have great result. So I was already reading some book about Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Napoleon Hills, but still it was so interesting what the book was sharing, but then I was not getting it until I went to this retreat at the Enlignment event, where when the moderator, when the speaker, the life coach stood up and started speaking and reminding us that we have the power within us, that we are who we think that we are, I felt like, okay, this really makes sense. And when I went home, all my body and my mind was all over the place, was thinking, and I was getting like, I wanted to throw out, feeling sick from my stomach. And as I took a leave, took all, tom, nothing changed. The next day I went back to the retreat. And then when I came back that night, it suddenly occurred to me when I was laying my sofa that there was a change into my whole body. All my fears, the anxiety, all the crazy that I used to go through in my mind have just settled. And suddenly I felt some type of peace. And I just changed from the worry person that I was, from the fearing person that I was, to step into that person that has no fear, no doubt, and just felt like there was a different presence into me, that like the old Beatrice has gone, or the old Bella has gone. So from that day, that moment, guys, I'm telling you guys, I was applying for jobs. I was walking into having a better apartment than where I lived. And all my mind usually was, I'm going to get it, I might not get it, I want that one, and I know I'm going to get it. But then the next day, something will just tell me, you might not get it, and everything. But from that moment on, everything in my mind just came to a one point, like I became one with myself. Like I used to live a two life, like two personality, like most of us do. So then as I learned more, I understood that because speaking of believing, of asking, I have been asking. It's true. I always love life. I always want more from life. I always, being happy that I'm going to get an apartment. But yet, the way I ask was not the right way. I always put it to the place where I would just say, I would love to have that apartment. And, I'm going to have it. And then somehow in my mind, I will be thinking, I might not have it. Or when I call my friend, I will be like, I want to apply for this apartment, but I'm not sure though. It look like they don't really approve, not just everybody. It look like they always approve white people because it's a 99% white neighborhood. So what do you think about it? So it means that I was dabbing. And because I was dabbing, and more so up to maybe 99%, then I end up probably not have the apartment, or I probably not ask the right way. So what I learned is that, when you are asking, you have to speak it in the present tense. You have to speak it and believe that you already have it. And you don't speak it in the past tense or in the future. So when you want something, because you were made of abundance, God already made it for you, the highest or the source or whatever, already put it all there for you. All what you need to do is just to believe in you. And then if you believe in what you want, you speak in the present tense like you already have it. No matter what it is, it will happen. Because as Napoleon has said, thought are things. What we think about the most is what happened in our life. So I start putting out there that I live in this nice apartment that costs more than $2,300. I live there. My application has been approved. I'm already sleeping in that room. And I was thinking about it, seeing it and feeling it. I was just happy and excited about the apartment and just speaking it to myself. And guys, guess what? I didn't have a good credit. I didn't even have a good paycheck to show, that I deserve that apartment. So then I went there and I applied. And they asked my paycheck. I brought what I had at that time. That was not even enough. And I just give it to them and just say, I believe that I'm going to have this apartment. I see myself into it. It's so nice and everything. And I went home. The power of believing. When I went home, and my mind just wanted to tell me, keep tricking me that they're going to call you and ask you for a co-signer. Then I just said to myself, the law of attraction said that I have to believe in it and just let the universe work. And I just start speaking to the universe. Universe, you have already taken care of this. I know it's my apartment. It belongs to me. I'm part of the universe, and I'm asking. And here I am. I'm sitting. I'm believing in it 100%. It's my apartment. I am so happy and grateful that I am sleeping in my bed in that house, in that environment, that I'm paying my rent with no problem or no difficulty. And guess what? The next day they called me and told me that I was approved, that my apartment was approved, and that all what I needed to bring it was $1,700. So that's how I got the apartment, because not only I asked the right way, but I also sat and put my mind to believe into it at least 90%, not to say 100 and 100%. And speaking of receiving, for you to receive also in life, whatever you ask and believe in, you also have to allow yourself to receive what you have asked. Sometime in life, you see, people ask something and even sometimes believe in it, but then they are not ready to receive it. To be able to receive something, you have to make a space for that thing. If you have a lot of clothes in your closet and you need more clothes and you struggle with money, you have to get rid of those old clothes and believe that new clothes have already taken place into that closet. That's just the way it works, and then you will see that those clothes will be replaced. And then second, if you ask for money, for wealth, for money in your account bank, you have to be specific about what you're asking. You have to say the right word, and then you have to be exact about what you want and what you want to do with it. Example, you will say, I am so happy and grateful that I have $1,000 into my account right now in cash, that I have $1,000 right now into my account in cash to use to do this. And then believe in it and stay firm, and then you will see somehow you will receive it. As a matter of fact, that's just what you have been doing your whole life. Your whole life, you have been asking and you have been believing in and you have been receiving, but you have just been doing it unconsciously. So now what I'm trying to tell you is that you can be doing all this consciously and it will work every single time. So instead of you using negative words, or overriding or overcasting what you have in mind with your word, you have to align your mind with your word and your action, and all what you desire will come to manifest to you, because it has already been done to you as you believe. So it's all set to you guys. So I hope this will help you guys. Please, if you really like my video, please share it, and then also go and like it, and then so we can move from there. And if you have question, type your question in the bottom of it, and I will answer all the question, and then I will be coming back for the next video so that together we can share this knowledge, this power, whatever we have into us, so we can put it into practice. Because the highest us, the bigger the universe is with us, provided we know what to ask him. So I wish you a wonderful new year. I wish everyone to feel fulfilled, to be loved and give love, to have and to share, to give and to serve, because that's the purpose of life. I love all you guys, and please, I look forward to see you and to watch more of my video, and together we will make this world a better world. Thank you.